Hi, my name is Jane Mark. I'd like to welcome you to our webinar today, which is going to be on KuleBlaster, which is the brand new site that we launched very recently. I absolutely adore this site, and you're going to see that as we go through it. What we're going to do today is go through this site really step by step so that you see every part of it. It's got a lot of moving parts that if you're not really familiar with it, you may not be aware of where the real power of this site is. Before we get started and before we put a follow along link up, I want to ask you a question just to get your mind percolating. There's no completely right answer, so just throw up some answers in the chat box. Here's the question. Now I'm going to see how many of you really know this site. Here's the question. What makes KuleBlaster unique? What makes KuleBlaster unique? Let's throw some ideas up in the chat box. No right or wrong answer, just see if we can get to the real nugget of this site. Throw some answers up and Phil's going to read them to me. Don't be shy. There's no right answer, no wrong answers. What? Sorry, what is it? Okay, who said that? Debbie's absolutely right, but I need a little more specific. Debbie says unique advertising. She is absolutely correct. But what is the really nugget of the uniqueness? That's what we're trying to get to. Automatic, very good. That's true also. Keith, Darby, yeah, that's very important. That who said that? Gisela, absolutely. You add one URL. This is also correct. You're all correct, guys. You add one URL and that's it. You hit submit. I'm going to show you that in a minute and you're off to the races. You're promoting stuff. So absolutely. Easy to use, simplicity, absolutely. Very important. Let's stop right there for a minute. I'm still missing one thing, but we'll get to that in a minute. Simplicity and ease of use is very important for the following reason. One, of course, it's important for you guys who come in and use it, but it is also a very unique selling point. So, in addition to you getting your own advertising power at KuleBlaster, we want you to make money. We want you to sell to your list, to your downlines, to your contacts. And if you can tell people, particularly many people are just coming online and would like to either advertise or earn money. When you can tell people that you have a site for them that they absolutely will be able to use, anyone can use this site. It is a very unique selling point because it's very important to most people. Most people, including myself, by the way, we are not tech giants. Let's put it that way. We want things that are easy to use and that we can understand without absolutely taxing our brain to the nth degree. So you're all right in your answers, and I'm still missing the one thing that I'm trying to get at. And you know what? It's staring you right in the face. That's a hint. It's staring you right in the face. I have my pointer, my finger, hand, whatever this is, on it. Anybody? Anybody know what I'm after here? It's right in your face, right in your face, right in your face, right in your face. Okay, I'm going to say it because nobody's quite gotten the exact word that I'm looking for, which is these ad displays. And when we go in the members area, you're going to see why these ad displays are so powerful. Because we're going to take a look at my ad stats and you can all look at your ad stats. They are really off the wall phenomenal because these ads are getting huge attention and huge click through rates. I call them carousel ads. Other people call them slider ads, but they're really more like a carousel. And when we're not in a webinar, they actually keep turning automatically without anybody pushing this. It's because I'm in a webinar room that I'm showing it to you this way. But these ads displays are really, really a unique part of KuleBlaster. Okay, so thank you. That was good. We got the juices rolling. Phil, can you put up the follow along link? We're going to put a follow along link now in the chat bar, in the chat box. Do you have it? Okay, and then you guys can open it up and follow along kind of with what I'm doing. Let me give you an overview, then we're going to log into the user to the my members area. We're going to go through this step by step by step so you can really see it. But here's what KuleBlaster is in a nutshell. It's automated. You mentioned that. It delivers a lot of traffic, but it is not just traffic. It is targeted traffic. And when you signed up, you probably don't remember, but when you signed up, you had to pick 3 areas of interest. And people who are getting exposed to the ads are getting exposed in the area of interest that they picked when they signed up. So this is targeted traffic. So it's not just automatic anywhere traffic. It obviously is getting, as you can see, a lot of traffic. That's partly us, but it's partly you guys. We have many of you promoting, which is great. You're building a list and you're building a downline. So the other part of it, beside this targeted advertising, is if you are an upgraded member of this site, you get access to 2 mailers. One, your downline mailer, so that anyone who signs up under you, you can contact them directly. And you also have access to a huge mailer, which has a total of 425,000 members on it, which is a random mailer. And depending on your membership level, you can mail daily up to 9,500 people every day out of this huge mailer. So there are some very powerful aspects of KuleBlaster. And of course, it is a moneymaker. I see as one of our founders is just doing great. They sold the founder membership. They sold 2 of the memberships in the income builder. I mean, this guys can make you a lot of money if you tell your downlines and your lists about it, and you can keep up to 100%. Those of you who are founders know that your commission levels are 100%. We take out 10% to cover our, because we're paying the commissions out. We're paying so to cover our credit card fees or PayPal fees. But other than that, you're keeping the sales for all the membership levels except for the founder. And there you keep 50%. I mean, this is a real moneymaker for those of you who are promoting. Okay, so now we're going to log in. We're going to log into my account. Let me pop you guys over so I can get into it. Okay, so here's the members area. By the way, I have a picture of myself in the members area. I have no idea where this, you can upload a picture right here, but where it shows, I have no idea. So on Monday morning, I am going to ask my programmer why he put a photo in here that you can upload and it doesn't show anywhere. Of course, we're going to change that and we're going to make it show on your affiliate page, and you're going to be able to choose to show it or not to show it. Okay, so let's go through the members area so you really understand what it's about. This is important. Here's where your affiliate link is. This tells you what your level is, what your commission level is, and it tells you how many cool coins you have, which is very important. We'll get to that later. You have 2 affiliate links. Why? Why would anybody need 2 affiliate links, right? The first one is the regular affiliate link, like I just showed you in the beginning, which shows the regular KuleBlaster page. Whenever you can use that because it has much more sales appeal. But there are some lists on the net and traffic exchanges. I am not going to mention the list names, but you all know them and many of you use them. It's the same script, and it tells you that you have redirects on your site and it won't accept this first link. It's absolutely, pardon me, BS that there are redirects, but that's what it's picking up, and that script is not going to change. So we did a workaround, and if you hit a site, whether it's a traffic exchange or you're ordering traffic and they don't want any exit pops or anything on it, you can use this second affiliate link. The main difference is it doesn't have my beautiful audio voice on it, so people won't hear that on it. And it doesn't have our video. It goes right to YouTube. And it doesn't have one of the most important things on it, which is displaying those top ads in a carousel. But it will get you the signups that you need. So feel free to use that. You can, of course, create a capture page anytime you want in order to get around a site that will not accept this kind of a site. Okay, so that's why you have two affiliate links. Now, there's an upgrade page here, and this is important that you take a look because there are 3 levels at KuleBlaster. One is a pro, and that starts at a relatively low entry price. It's $97 a year or $197 one time. And you can get the full details on what you get. There's an executive, it goes from $197 a year to $297 one time. And of course, you earn more and you get more advertising, you get to use the mailer more. So each level goes up. And you also get many more rotations. Like this gets 25 to 1 rotation, 50 to 1 rotation on your ads. This is very powerful. The founder membership really almost puts you in your own business because you're keeping 90% of all of the pro and executive sales. You're keeping 50% of the founder price, which is a big chunk of change, and any other sales. If somebody buys, let's say a free member comes in and buys a feature ad or a banner ad or anything, or buys cool coins, you get to keep 90% of that. So when you think about when you promote, guys, and this is very important to understand, when you promote a site, you are expending the same amount of energy and money if you buy paid advertising to promote your site, whether you are a pro member and you're earning 30% or an executive and you're earning 40, or you're a founder and you're earning 90%. If you can swing it, and by the way, those of you who are on this call can get a special deal today, but this is the price of a founding membership. If you scroll down Phil's follow along link, you'll see you can buy it today for $497. And many of you who are here who are founders got that special deal from our pre-launch webinar. But at any rate, even if you sold the $497 right now today, that's a lot of money, getting 50%. My point is, go as high as you can possibly afford, because if you promote it, build a downline and talk to people about it and make a sale, you are going to be heartbroken if somebody buys a founder under you and you're getting and you're a pro user and you're getting a 30% commission where you could have gotten 50%, right? Or you could have gotten 90% of any of your membership sales. So this is true for any site. This is general marketing 101. Go as high as you can possibly afford so that you get the highest benefit from the site. Okay, so commissions are clear. If you earn them, you'll get paid every Friday. We do it. We started our first commission run yesterday, and we pay every Friday. Now, this is very cool. You get, if you're a founder, actually, if you're any paid member, you get an admin mailer. Doesn't always look like this except for founders, but I'll explain that in a minute. You get an admin mailer and it tells you I have a lot of signups, 447 members in my downline. I can promote to them every single day, which all founders can do, which is really a big benefit. So I'll just show you how easy this is. I have a short ad. Those of you who are in my downline, you can ignore my ad if you like, but I'm just demonstrating how this works. You just put in your subject line, you put this in. Keith, I hope you're listening to this because if you don't hit submit, it won't go out to anybody. Okay, if you want to, you can put a hi first name and insert a tag. You preview the email. Okay, it says you're about to send to all of your downline members. And then make sure that if you don't want to edit it, make sure you hit submit email. If you don't hit submit email, it won't go out. Okay, so now it tells me every time I mail, by the way, it deducts from my KuleCoin balance. My KuleCoin balance. We're going to get to that later. So I just mailed to 447 people and I had whatever 1,604,000 and change, and it deducted 447 when I mailed to my downline. Okay, I can mail again, as you can see, in one day. Let's go to the main mailer. This is your mailer that goes to random members. If you're a founder, you're going to see you can mail once a day to 9,500 members. These are random list members that come from many of our lists. And so there's 425,000 of them that we're giving you access to. And eventually you're going to reach all of them. So again, very simple. You can insert a tag. You just pop an ad in here, and then you hit the preview. And after that, that is not sending the mail. You can edit it, but if you want it to go out, you're going to go submit email. And again, it just deducted 9,500 KuleCoins from my account. So hang on if you don't know what a KuleCoin is. Just take my word for it. Every time you mail, it is deducting X amount, whatever you're mailing to, of KuleCoins from your KuleCoin balance. Okay, and you can see your KuleCoin balance in a lot of places. On the home page, it will tell you. So you'll always know how many KuleCoins. And that's important because you do want to use the mailer as much as possible, and you want to have KuleCoins. And we're going to get to how you can get them in a little bit. Profile, you should definitely go into your profile. Make sure your personal data is up to date. Make sure you give us a way to pay you. We pay you by check or by PayPal or by Solid Trust Pay. So make sure you go in here and you put that data in, and that you choose if you want to be paid by check, go yes. If not, no. If you want to get paid by PayPal or STP, put the information in there. Otherwise, we have no way to pay you. I want you to just notice that if you want to be paid by check, that's fine. But there is a $25 minimum and a $2.50 check charge. So just keep that in mind. If you have a PayPal or STP, there's no minimum and there's no charge. What's just whatever the charge is for those merchants. Okay, so that's that. This is where you go to manage your profile. Payment data. Now, your downline is here, and this is really, I know some of you panicked the other day. Your downline disappeared for about, I don't know, 12 hours. It didn't really disappear. We were working on a very interesting feature, which I'm going to get to when we get to KuleCoins. But right now, this will show you your downline. You can search on for if if you don't know if a member is under you or not, you can search on their username, their last name, their email, their city. Um, I don't know what payment email is in here. You wouldn't know that. Their state and their user ID. So those are things that actually shouldn't be in there. I'll tell my programmer because you have no way. That's what we search on, but not what you guys search on. But this will bring up anyone in your downline. So that's really cool. And I just want to remember when we get to cool, I want you to remember that next to every one of your signups is a little checkbox, and you're going to be able to use that and I'll show you how in a little bit. Okay, daily news is what I send out through admin, so it tells you what's going on. Support desk, that's obvious. Advertise, this is where you can go if you want to buy advertising. Okay, so let's say you're a free member and you want to buy a feature ad or you want to buy a sponsor ad or a link ad. This is where you go to do that. For many of you who are upgraded members, there is no reason to buy any more advertising. You're really getting a lot of advertising with your upgrade. So I would just stick with the upgrades for now, and you're going to save a lot of money by doing that. Now, the feature ads, let's get the main page back up so you know exactly what we're talking about. And we're going to actually add a feature ad now so that you can, let's put this up, KuleBlaster, because I want you to know what you're putting in and where it's going to show. Oh, I didn't spell it right. This is so typical of me. I can't spell a damn. How about KuleBlaster? KuleBlaster.com. Okay. There we go. Okay. When you put in a feature ad, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about these nice ads at the top that move one to the other, and that's what we're calling a feature ad. So let's go back and actually add one. I'm going to go in here. Now, let's say you're a founder. I have a lot of ads in here because I demonstrate this to people a lot. But with a founder membership, you get 4 ads to put in, which is quite a lot. And they rotate at 100-to-1 rotation, which means your ads get shown far more often than anybody else's. Now, I'm going to take one of my, you can edit any of your ads. I'm going to take a completely blank ad that I've never done before. And let's see what I would want to put in here. Oh, okay. I'm going to do Phil. Phil wrote a fabulous book called Guru Tales, which really has a lot of information in it. So I'm going to, when it says feature ad title, that's a reminder to you. It doesn't show anywhere else. It's for your own information. So I'm going to put in Guru Tales so I know what it is. Now, that's really kind of more like coaching because he's teaching a lot of what he knows. So I'm going to put in coaching, mentoring, business, personal, that kind of stuff. And then all I'm going to do is put in the URL. That is as easy as it gets. You're going to put in a title, but that's just to remind you of what you're doing. You're going to pick a category. You're going to put in a URL, and you're going to go save feature ad. And it does take, because it has to take a picture of your website. So it's going to take even longer in a webinar, but it's going to take a picture of your website, your page. There's Guru Tales, and that is what is going to show in that carousel. There is no other site that is as easy. I have never seen anything this easy, as a matter of fact. And Phil did this so that it would really, really be simple for anyone to put up an ad and get it displaying in that top boxes where it really can be seen. Now, that isn't the only place that your ad gets displayed. Let's wait a minute. What did I do? All right. I hope I'm not ending the webinar here. Okay. Let me pop you guys over because I want to scroll up. Your ad is not only shows on the front page of everybody's affiliate site, and it shows in that beautiful carousel, but it shows all over the members area on almost any page. Now, we didn't make it do a carousel because that's too complicated on every page, but it does show here. And watch this. You remember those cool coins I was talking about? And I have 1 million, whatever. I have a lot of cool coins. I'll tell you how I get them. One way to get cool coins, excuse me, is just to click on one of these ads, and it's going to give you a 10-second countdown. And you're going to add the numbers. So 9, you're going to go submit code. And I just got 47 cool coins added to my account. So that is one way. First of all, it brings a lot of traffic to your account because everybody wants to earn cool coins. So they're clicking on these ads. But that's not the better way to me, if you are really clever, is you want to earn cool coins by promoting the site, because the way I got my cool coins is every time I get a sign up, I get 1,500 cool coins as a founder. An executive member gets 1,000 cool coins every time they sign someone up. A pro member gets 500 cool coins, and you can see that. You can see this page, your cool coin stats. I'm going to go down here. These are my signups. Every time somebody signs up under me, I don't care if they're a free member or a paid member, I, as a founder, get 1,500 cool coins. And you are going to see at the end of this webinar, by the time we're finished, how important those cool coins are. So pro members, I was saying, get 500 for every sign up, and even free members should be promoting because you get 100 cool coins for every sign up, and they mount up really, really fast. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. I want you to keep cool coins in mind because they're going to get more and more important as we go on. Okay, a banner ad. A banner ad is what we call on the front page a sponsor ad. And you must have this is very important. So all of you who are uploading a banner ad, it needs to be 125 by 125 pixels. That means it's square. It can't be 200 by 200. It can be smaller, 100 by 100, but it can't be bigger than that, and it must be square. So if you're not getting a good image of your banner, it means you do not have the right size banner. Let me show you how we do this. I'm going to go to banner ad 5 because that's blank. And I think the easiest way, I'm going to do a title. I'm going to call it Cool Spin. And Cool Spin is really a biz op or a list builder, but I'm going to just choose biz op. Again, watch, we're targeting by categories, and we're targeting what audience we want to see this ad. Now, I'm going to go onto my computer, pop you guys back over. I'm going to go onto my desktop where I have my images. So all of you should have your images somewhere on your desktop. I'm going to go here. This is Cool Spin. The reason I picked it is because it's exactly 125 by 125. So I just click on it. I open it. I don't have to crop it because it's the right size, but you can if you have one that's bigger. You may be able to crop it. I don't know that. You need to ask Phil. Phil, can they do a bigger one and crop it? Because I always try to use exactly the right size.
If it's a static image, yes. If it's an animated image, no.
Okay, Phil's answer, and I forgot that. This is very important. If it is a static image, which is not this one, right? Like this says click here. Okay. If it's an animated one, you can only use 125 by 125. And but if it's a static one, it can be bigger and you can then reduce it. Mine is animated because it says click here. So in order to get it into the thing here, I have to go use cropped image, even though it's not cropped. And there it is. And now I need to put in a URL to click through. Now, Phil, tell me this again. Can I use a redirect or not? Okay. Phil says that on a banner, but I'm not sure he's right, but we'll check it with the programmer. I like to put in a direct URL. So you can put in an affiliate URL like this. You could put in a capture page. You really, if you're having a problem with it, like Judy, you're having a problem, don't use a redirect. Use a straight through link. No, people are going to click on your banner. So make it go to where it's supposed to go. Okay, so I'm going to go save sponsor ad. And now that gets my banner ad into rotation. And here are banner ads. They're also on many of the pages in the members area. Like the other ones, you can click on them and you can earn cool coins just the way I did before. And all you do is wait. Of course, if you go to the website, it's even better. And then you put in your code, and there I've now earned another 12 cool coins. So all of the ads in the members area can be clicked on to use cool coins. And that brings me to adding our last kind of ad, link ads. These are the ads that appear at the bottom. Let me see if I still have, no, I lost the main site. Okay. Oh, I'll show you that in a minute. Oh, here we go. Okay. So these are what we call free ads. They don't get a whole lot of click-throughs. They do get a lot of traffic, but because they're on the front page, we get a lot of traffic. But, you know, people will click through them if they want to earn cool coins. So that's the reason that we have the cool coins in there, because in the members area, they can earn cool coins from all of these free ad links, which go on for many pages. All right, let's add one so you can see how easy. Again, remember, we kept talking about ease of use. So let's go to a link ad to add, and here we go. I have a blank one, right? And I'm going to add, let's add Cool Spin again, just because. Now, I want to give this you do need to give it a title, just like we did the feature ad. So it's going to be Cool Spin. We'll make it easy. Link ad category is going to be a biz op, but I'm going to go down just so I have a little variety. I think we have home business, so I'm going to do that. And now you do need to give it a title, because that's going to appear, not a title, like a subject line. So I'm going to say spin and win. Everyone is a winner at Cool Spin. Okay, so that's as much as I'm going to say. I still could go a little longer, but I think I'll leave it there. And then I just put in my URL, coolspin.com. See, and you get a preview there. So if that's what you want to say, just go save link ad. And now it's going to go into rotation on the front page. And let me show you where else it is. It's also on this. It's here, shows you it there. And it's on the Crazy Climber system, which we're going to get to. But it also shows you the ads here. Now, let me stop for a minute and talk to to those of you who are paid members of KuleBlaster. Crazy Climber lets you put your free ad up at the top of the page. I'm going to show you that in 1 second. You really do not need to do that if you're a paid member. And here's the reason why. You have such an advantage over, pardon me, guys, if you're free at the site, but paid members get such high rotations, meaning a founder, your ad, and anywhere you put an ad is rotating at 100-to-1 rotation. If you're an executive, it's rotating at a 50-to-1 rotation. And if you are a pro member, it's rotating at a 25 rotation. Free members are rotating at a 1-to-1 rotation. So, frankly, their ads really get pushed out. Yours don't. They will be shown many, many, many times. And you don't really need to worry about getting them up to the top of the page. But if you want to, you can do that. And let me show you how it works. This is called the Crazy Climber system. And it's really, first of all, it's a lot of fun. But second of all, if you are a free member, it does get your ad to the top of the page. And I'm going to show you how that works. I have all these ads, right? Let's take the one that we just did, Cool Spin, right? This is the very latest one that I added. And it would be God only knows where, because I just added it. I'm able to get it right up to the top. And the way I do that is I enter cool coins. Minimum you need to do this is 500 cool coins. But I'm going to enter 10,000. If I enter 1,000, it goes so fast because we have so much traffic coming to this site that I wouldn't even do it for 1,000. Maybe 2,500 would be okay. I usually, if I want to play around with this Crazy Climber, I put in 10,000 because that's going to keep me at least on the front page. Not going to keep me in #1 position. I'll show you why. Activate Crazy Climber and watch what happens when I do that. It tells me my ad has climbed to the top. And sure enough, it sure did. Spin and win. Everyone is a winner at Cool Spin. I'm now at the top of everybody's affiliate pages, right? And I could do that for 1,000 cool coins. I could do it for 2,500. I could do it for 500. But what you need to know is the next guy who comes along and does what I just did, even if it's for 500, watch, I'll show you what happens. Let's take one of my other ads, a walk in the park. I'm going to put in the minimum now, 500, okay? And I'm going to go activate Crazy Climber, okay? I'm going to get an email that somebody had the nerve to bump me off the top. And sure enough, somebody came along, and it could be you, and you bumped me off the top. That doesn't, it doesn't matter if you get bumped off the top. You're still, if you put in 10,000 views, let's say, that's what that means, you're going to just simply get moved down to second place. So in order for you to even go off the page, 25 people need to use the Crazy Climber. So don't worry about if you put in 1,000 and somebody comes right along and you get an email that says, you've just been knocked off Crazy Climber. That's true. You've been knocked off spot 1, but so what? You're in spot 2 and you're in on the first page until all of your views that you put in are used up. Now, I can tell you right away that 500 views, 1,000 views goes very, very fast. 10,000 views, not so much. You'll be able to come back later, and I bet both of my sites are going to be, if they're not in first or second, they may have moved down, but they're going to be on the front page. And that's really all you care about. So you will get your full amount of views. Somebody wrote to me and said, I put in 1,000 views and now I don't have any. No, that's not true. If you put in 1,000 and you're moved off the front page, it's because we have displayed your ad at least 1,000 times or more. That's why I try to put in a little bit more. Now, 10,000 is a lot. You could go with more like 2,500 or 3,000, and you'll stay on the front page for quite a long time. So this is a very interesting way to get um, people who do not have a lot of money and can't upgrade to get their ads at least seen and hopefully clicked on in the members area, because everybody wants to earn cool coins and they're likely to click the first 4 or 5 ads that they see in the members area. Okay, so that's crazy climber, and it's a really interesting, unique concept. And you can tell people, and this is about list building really, you can tell your people that you're promoting to that when they get to the site, there is a technique called Crazy Climber that will get their ads on the front page of a very busy, well-traveled website. That's a nice selling point. So make use of it when you're promoting, because it's true. Everybody, including free members, can get their ads up on the front page of this very high traffic website called KuleBlaster. And after all, that's the name of the game. The more places you can get seen, the more list building and sales you're likely to make. Okay, so you can buy cool coins if you want to, or earn them, which we just went over. You can earn them. Use cool coins. There are ways to use cool coins. We just went over one of them, Crazy Climber. How about giving people cool coins? You know, everybody loves to get a gift. Everybody. I don't care who you are or what you do online. If somebody's giving you a gift, it makes you smile. So, 2 ways to use give cool coins. First of all, you can just give somebody, Phil, get me a username from somebody on it. Somebody quick, type your username up. I'm about to give you some cool coins, but I need your username. And I know all of you by name mostly, but I don't know your username. So somebody type me a username and Phil give it to me. And I'm going to, who? Oh, come on. You got to give me one I can spell. Say it. Spell it for me. What? Oh, V. Okay, Vivid. V. That's his his Australian VIVID. Oh, turtle. Okay, if you speak Australian like Phil, I can't understand you. Okay, now he gave me it in New York. Vivid title, he says, instead of. Wait, okay, you let everybody hear you say it. Here's my things, and see if they can understand that.
I don't know. Maybe it's only Jane who has trouble with my accent, but all I said was vivid turtle. I mean, that's pretty easy, guys, isn't it? Huh?
No, it's not. Vivid turtle. It's too English Australian for me. But anyway, now Vivid Turtle, you are about to get, oh, let's say 1,000 cool coins. Okay. So, by the way, you can do, if you know somebody's username, you can give them you can give them any amount you want. So, I just gave 1,000 cool coins, and Vivid Turtle, who is Vivid Turtle, by the way? Oh, Gisela. Okay. I just gave you 1,000 cool coins. And we have stats on cool coins. So I can actually see if my gift went through. I could see, I could have known it was Gisela just by going here. I just gave her that. It tells me I gave her 1,000 on August 15th. And if she goes into her cool coin stats, she's going to see that KuleBlaster, or Jane Mark, gave her 1,000 cool coins. So that is really neat. Now, it's not just to make people smile. There is a real benefit to earning cool coins, and you get a lot of them, by the way, when you upgrade. If you upgrade to founder, you get 285,000 cool coins right off the bat. just popping in, and they pop in every month. Same thing with executives. You get something like 35,500 and they pop in every month. So, what do you want to do with those cool coins? Don't be a cool coin miser. Don't save them up because really you can't take them to the bank and sell them to the bank. But what you can do is offer your downlines in any program that you're promoting, whether it's KuleBlaster or any other site. You can say, I will give you, let's say you're a SoCool member. If you upgrade under me in SoCool to say a silver membership, I'm going to give you 25,000 cool coins. And that's actually very valuable because people will love that. I guarantee you that people love to get something when they upgrade under you. And if you go to buy cool coins, okay, you're going to see that if you gave somebody 25,000 cool coins, you are actually giving them 210,000, not 210, sorry, $210. Same thing. Let's say you offered 50,000 cool coins. And if you're an upgraded member, you have lots of cool coins. So you can afford to do this. That's $390 and up to $750. It is very important that you use because you are competing on the net, whether you are promoting KuleBlaster or any other site, you are competing with so many people on the net. If you can offer them something of value in addition to the site that you're promoting, because we're going to assume you're promoting a valuable site that has some good benefits, but on top of it, you will stand out if you give something away when you are asking somebody to upgrade under you. I do it all the time. Sometimes I do it with so-called tokens. Now I'm going to start to do it with cool coins at KuleBlaster because they have a real value. They have a real value to people. And so you are giving them an inducement. I call it a bribe. Phil calls it, he's so much more, he says inducement, but that's kind of an Australian thing. I call it bribing people, but it's a nice bribe and it's a good thing. And so it's really worth earning cool coins, and it's even worth upgrading, by the way, in this site in order to get those cool coins deposited every single month. You don't have to earn them, you don't have to click on things. That's why this site is so automatic, because not only do you get to use the mailer and you can use your cool coins for mailers, but you're going to get more every single month, and the amount depends on your membership level. Okay, so really you have now seen, with the exception of one thing, I mean, these are things I'm going to go into here for a minute. But if you need promotion tools, banners and stuff that, and ads, you can get them here. These are other advertising resource tools. This is going to be very interesting. You're going to be able to post it's coming. It takes a while to work on this, but you're going to be able to post to Facebook, Twitter, so-called in Yakima, your affiliate link from KuleBlaster. And you should be doing this once a day. If you're an upgraded member, you're going to be able to do this every day. And just to keep your affiliate link in front of everybody. This is going to be when we get this recording up tomorrow. This will be in the training area. These are the bonuses you get when you upgrade and frequently asked questions. So the last thing we're going to go over before I do two things. One, remember, one of you is going to win 50,000 cool coins today. So we'll get to that in a minute. But let's go to the income builder. This is important, guys. Most of these sites are free to join. Not all of them, but almost all of them are free to join. And they relate in some way to KuleBlaster, but most of them are submitters of one kind or another, or they're list builders. And I think the only paid one here is On Your List, which is 47 bucks. And all of you, if you are not a member of On Your List, you're missing really one of our best programs. But in other than that, they're really all free to join. Make sure you join these because when you are promoting a site, you want people are going to look at this income builder. They're going to join some or maybe all of them. You want them to join under you because why make one sale, i.e., a KuleBlaster sale, when you might be able to make a KuleBlaster sale plus you may make a sale in any one of these other sites. So it really is beneficial to sign up to all of them. And many of you I know are already members. Be sure you put your own ID in and hit save. That's all you need to do. And then people who come to your KuleBlaster site and sign up under you will also sign up under you in any of these other sites. So okay, so that was a lot to digest. I hope you've been asking Phil um, a lot of questions on it. I want to talk to you for a minute because I really think this is so important. I'm going to put the follow-up link up for a minute. Let me move you guys over to the other side. Okay. No, I'm going to put it up so that you can see, that everybody can see. I know Phil gave it to you, but this is, I want to talk to you very seriously about, many of you on this webinar are already founders and you got this very good price. And thank you for doing that. And thank yourself for doing that because this is really is where you can start to begin to really have almost your own business on the net, but without all the hassle. You know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that most people don't think about when about running a site, like having servers and tech guys and support people and all sorts of expenses that you incur and having to maintain a merchant account. All of that stuff that goes with running your own business online. This is about as close as you can get. For 500 bucks, 497 one time, you are going to earn 90% of the pay when you make a sale, which is absolutely phenomenal. But in addition to that, you get all of those goodies that I just showed you. You get the four featured ads that are rotating at 100-to-1 ratio, which, oh, I didn't show you my ad stats. I will show you my ad stats. If you go in and see your ad stats, your jaw is going to drop. We're getting like a 35 to 40% clicks to displays on this site, and we're getting huge traffic. So you get four of these and you get them for life, right? You get four of those banner ads. You get 10 of those free ads that are going to rotate at 100-to-1. So you get a huge amount of advertising. And you get these 285,000, I call them mailing credits, because mostly you will use them for mailings, but you can use them to give away, to get people to upgrade. You can use them to crazy climb if you want to. And you get to mail to 9,500 people daily. And and you have a second admin mailer where you get to mail to your downline. So I don't care whether you have 2 people or 400 people in your downline, you are building a list and you can talk to that list every single day. And here's the really cool part. Every time you sign somebody up, you get 1,500 cool coins added to your account. That is huge. It's just, I mean, you know, when you get 10 people, you've got 15,000 cool coins without really, I mean, you're doing something to get them, but you're also building a list. But in addition, you are getting these valuable cool coins. Now, you saw that in the members area, this costs $697. So here you're going to save $200. If you can swing this, you got to do this, guys, because this site is turning out to be really a powerful site. The stats are unbelievable. Let me see if I still have my site up. Let's go into ad stats. Here's where you check your stats, right? Feature ads. If you're a member, if you're a founder, it will say lifetime, and you can buy that as an executive and a pro too. But you just don't get as much stuff, let's say. Um, And then look at these stats. Displays. This site has been up since August 4th. We're talking about 10 days. 74,000 times my ad has been displayed. And it's gotten 29,714 clicks. And on and on and on. By the way, those of you who joined the site early and became founders early, we zeroed out the stats on launch day. These are the stats just from launch day, and they are phenomenal. Even I'm like, whoa, right? They're really good. Okay, here's the one that I just put in front of your nose, 127 displays and 31 clicks. I mean, it's amazing. This site, I have to tell you, is amazing me and Phil and everybody else when they see this. Now, banner ads are not going to be as high. They get a lot of displays, but not as many as that top circling thing, obviously. But still, this is wonderful. 44,000 displays, 17,000 clicks. Now, I'm a founder, remember, my ads are showing at 100 to 1 over everyone else except other founders. And here are my now. We didn't zero out the links ads, so these are huge displays, but they were about from a week before we actually launched. But still, they're just they're just phenomenal. They really make my jaw drop. So anyway, if you what I'm saying to you guys, if you're thinking about upgrading, if you can't swing founder, okay, but at least take one of these upgrades that will give you this advertising power, plus, of course, much better commissions. If you can swing the 497, this is such a deal. I mean, we we barely charge 497 for a founder position at any of our sites. They're much higher. Those of you who are So Cool members know that to become a founder at So Cool is $2,495. Same thing at Yakima. No, Yakima is $697. Cool Space, $2,497. This is a steal at 4,700. At 497. If you can swing it, I really, really urge you to take advantage of this. Okay, so I think now here's how we're going to determine. I know I promised that one of you was going to win 50,000 cool coins. That's $397. Let me tell you what you need to do to earn that. I want you to write this email down. Jane, Jane, so cool, SOKULE at gmail.com. Phil, can you put that in the chat box? Because you're going to have to answer a question for me. Oh, Phil's in the middle of answering a lot of questions. Okay, can you put in the chat box this email address? Jane, so cool at gmail.com. JANESOKULE at gmail.com. And the reason I'm putting in an email address is I want you guys to answer one question. And the first one with the right answer to this question in my email box will get 50,000 cool coins worth $390, as I showed you. Now, if you were listening, you're going to know the answer to this. So be quick. When you give me the answer, when you email it, put your username in so I know who to give the cool coins to. Okay, so here's the question. What is the most valuable asset that you can have in order to make sales? Let me say that again. What is the most valuable asset that you can have in order to make sales? Now, we talked about this just a few minutes ago, so I'm going to see who was really listening because the answer is in the webinar that we just did. Okay, once more, what is the most valuable asset that you can have in order to make sales? And you're going to send your answer to my email at Jane, Jane, so cool at gmail.com. and put in your KuleBlaster username. So I didn't know Gisela was Vivid Turtle. I probably should have known that, but I didn't know it. So make sure that you put your username in the email along with your answer. The first right answer is going to be the winner. Okay, Phil, can you log into my account? Yeah, you have to send the answer, has to come into my email box, janesocool@gmail.com. We're waiting for the first right answer, wins the contest and gets 50,000 cool coins. What is the most valuable asset that you can have in order to make sales? Mail your answer with your username for KuleBlaster to Jane, Jane, so cool, Sokoule @gmail.com. Do we have any answers? Oh my God, come on, guys. Somebody's got to win this. Give it a stab. We talked about it right in the webinar. What do you need? What do you need to oh, I'm in the wrong account here. Phil's going to go in, right? Oh, he's in. All right, we're waiting. Anybody, are you spelling this right, guys? I never stumped you on this kind of thing. Mail your answer to janesocool@gmail.com. And the answer is, what is the most valuable? The question is, what is the most valuable asset that you can have in order to make sales? Take a stab at it. You got 50K on the line. What is the most valuable asset? Okay, we got an answer. We got an answer. Who is it? Judy got it. Okay, so Phil was looking in the wrong place. Okay. A list? No, not. Sorry, Judy. It's not. Let me see. What Phil jumped the gun here. It's not a list. Not quite. Oh, you all think it's a list. You know, you might be right. That's the answer. Who gave you that? Okay, ML Reynolds gave the right answer. You want to have something of value to give away. Remember, we talked about that. If you have cool coins, for example, you have something to induce people to take an action. To take an action. Okay, so what is the use? Okay, and Judy, you're no, we're going to give her the same thing, the 50 thing. That was Judy, you're also going to get 50K because Phil goofed and announced it. And I mean, it's a really good answer. It is a valuable asset. It just wasn't the one I was looking for. So Judy, you're a winner. And I'm sorry, give me the other person's name, Phil. Emil? No. Emil, it's your accent. I can't. Oh, ML Reynolds. Okay, so we're gonna what? Oh, Michelle Reynolds. Oh, okay. Thank you. We finally, Michelle, you're the winner, and Judy, you're a winner too. So I will give you that when Phil gives me the usernames. We will get those into your account, guys. I want to really, really thank you. What? Oh, Phil's already doing. Oh, Michelle, of course. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that film reminds me. This is it on the founder price, guys. You do need to take it up today because it is 695 in the members area, and we really do give that price to people who come to the webinar because you guys are going to be the ones that are most successful, and that's really the truth. When you take the time to learn, you are the guys who are going to make the dough and learn what you're doing online, which I really appreciate. Okay, so I want you all to have a wonderful weekend. I thank you for coming and spending some of your summer Saturday with us. That's really above and beyond the call of duty. Phil's going to stay online for any of you who want to ask questions. We're happy to stay here for as long as you want.